must be good, fuck the deal. If I fall, I'ma take it down like a pill. Why you show?
Good morning, gems. Happy Friday. What's on the agenda for today? Well, me and Bo are up pretty early. It's about 9:15. I am headed to go pick up my iPad, which I'm really excited about because I really want to get more organized and get more content planning into like a normal flow and a practice. So I'm headed to go get my iPad now, and then we have some downtime. My mom's coming in town because she lives in another county, so she's coming into where we live to keep Bo for a couple of hours because I have 2 clients. I have a full set and a fill tonight, and that's my Friday. Tomorrow I have 1 client, but there's really nothing on the agenda. I do have brunch on Sunday, so I need to call my cousin and see if she can keep Bo from me. But yeah, girl, I'm just kicking it. You know, me and Pierce, wrong child. Woo, too many. Me and Reese connected yesterday. We committed to a university. We put the deposit down. We applied for housing. We selected a meal plan. Like, it is happening. My firstborn is going to college. It just, I don't know, it fed my soul. And then, so at his high school in Washington, they have to do like these various steps before they can graduate. So of course their credits and their grades and all that other jazz, but then they have to do like a senior presentation, essentially discussing their high school career, you know, any hardships, any challenges, any overcoming of obstacles. And he kind of went through the PowerPoint presentation with me. Oh, he also had to submit his resume. Like, it was a really cool practice to see. But he's showing me the presentation on the computer screen, and he gets to a place where they're like, who is the most influential adult in your life and how have you benefited from it? And he picked me. First of all, he got a slamming headshot, so that's my boy. But I got just emotional because as a mom, and you guys have probably heard me say this 100 times on here, I can beat myself up for a lot of the decisions that I've made, because ultimately when I'm trying to figure it out, your kids are like present and they're in tow and they see, and it's like, it's so rewarding to know that even though I have made terrible mistakes, I never made mistakes that affected them in how pure and how human and how kind. Yeah, he's, you know, my kids are just super dope to me. Like, yeah, they work my everlasting nerve, honey. I haven't slept since 2003. However, he's not out here doing anything illegal. He's not out here being reckless. He's not out here being a butthead. The trust that we have is so deep. You know, for me to allow him to live in another state a year before college and like still successfully finish high school with a 3.6 GPA, awarded all these grants, scholarships to pay for college. You know, it's just, you know, it's just the ideal outcome. And he's just really excited for the next chapter of his life. When we go out there in May, opening up his bank account, like his bank account, not the one that I have for him, so that he can have, you know, his operating funds, and then get his license. That was strategic because when he turned 16, we were in COVID, so they weren't doing any classes or awarding like learner's permits and things like that. Like, so because he's turning 17, wrong. Because he's turning 18 on the 17th of May, when I get out there, we're just gonna, you can just get your license. Like, you don't have to take classes, which is a savings because those classes are like $600-700 bucks. He can just get his license. So I don't know, I'm in a good space today. It's been interesting. Did I mention that? Yeah, you guys saw I went to Orange Theory. I'm not that sore this morning, but I do have my water and lemon. I haven't eaten this morning yet. I should have got up out the bed when I got Pierce up this morning, but I was tired. She actually did really well last night. It's just I don't sleep well when I hear her congested, and because I'm always just like on alert to make sure that she's breathing, and you know, so I'm just a little tired, but I'll sleep. I'll try to go to bed at a reasonable hour tonight, and I'm glad I only have one appointment tomorrow. Thank you, Jesus, because I'm tired. But yeah, so I'm headed to go get my iPad, and I will check back in with you guys in a little bit, because I'm excited to get all the like fun things to get organized, and then I have to see which pencil partners with it, because I absolutely want an Apple Pencil. I do. But yeah, I'm feeling better. Started off this week a little rough, as you all know. I'm so glad I had therapy the other day. So it's like I don't know, before I put myself in a mental space, I'm hearing her voice and I'm hearing some tools. Oh my God, you guys. And I, for the first time, said no to something. Said no to something to Sister Patterson, which I never say no. But it's something that I didn't want to do. And it wasn't something like helping her out or picking her up or something. It wasn't something crazy, because I mean, that's your mom, you do it. But this was like going to a function that I did not want to go to. And I didn't have to go to it. And I voiced it. So it's like the first time I said no, I felt very uncomfortable doing it. But she respected it and like didn't press me about it. So, baby steps. And we're back. So that was a bust. Their systems were down, so I couldn't get my iPad, because I want a phone number associated with it, and I couldn't get the iPad activated. And I have to go. I have clients, I have to come back. And plus Bo was getting restless. Child, she threw her pacifier and she threw the bottle. She was just bored. So now we're headed back home. So that was a bust. But I am gonna stop at Starbucks and get my sister a drink she just asked for. I don't know, I may get something because I can drink it now and it'll burn it off by the end of the day. Like maybe just like a chai latte. I'm gonna look and see. I'm gonna look and see how many calories are in that. But girl, I'm tired. Is this where I need to go? Child, I don't know where I'm at. I'm in the Starbucks line. So what I ended up getting, if you're considering staying relatively low in your calorie count, I got a grande iced chai latte with almond milk, but I told them to do not add any sweetener, because the sweetener is what takes you over, and then it makes it like a meal, and it's just not that deep. And I need it because I'm tired and I have lashes to do, and I haven't eaten yet. So I'm just trying to get it together. But my sister, she gets a grande ice caramel latte, but she does oat milk, and then she did 6 pumps of dark caramel only. Brown caramel? Oh God, I hope I said brown and not, I'm sure brown and dark same. But I'm gonna drop this off at her job, and then I'm going home. And then I probably have what? 12, 2 hours to chill before I have to leave the house. It's like once I'm at the salon, I'm fine. It's just getting there. I'm like, I'm dragging. And side note, I hate lemon water. Like, I've never liked it. It makes my water taste bitter. To me, I actually enjoy the taste of just regular water. But they say to put lemons in it to like burn belly fat. I don't know. So I'm like forcing myself. These are 24-ounce tumblers, and I fill them about 3 or 4 times a day. And this ain't making me that hungry. I'm actually starving. But I'm also sleepy, so I'm gonna get it together. I just need some calories, and this ain't it. Okay. So, Bo and I are... Oh my Lord, oh my word. First of all, it's like, I need, okay, wait, I got an idea. There we go. Okay, Bo and I are back home. My mother's on her way here. I literally have an hour to relax before I have to leave back out. But really why I jumped on, because I'm about to make me, matter of fact, let me get that going. So, I'm gonna use, this is turkey bacon, 80% less fat. And then I'm gonna do 2 eggs. I'm gonna use 2 eggs and then a little bit of my egg maker. This is like a liquid egg substitute. And then spinach. And then, then I have my no sugar, 0 guilt toast. Oh wait, I'm not gonna do the toast because I didn't get the sugar-free jelly back. Because I can't just eat bread, baby. I really brought you on here because I'm like, are the girls watching the Kardashians on Hulu? I wasn't necessarily like inclined to like gravitate towards it because it's the Kardashians. Like, we get it. You live a busy, hectic, dramatic, public life. Like, we get it. You're rich. We got it. However, this version on Hulu is literally giving me everything we absolutely needed on all those years that they were on E. I mean, the videography, the production, the vibes. I'm like, it's got me in a chokehold. Like the drone footage, I was like, I don't know why this is just how my brain operates. Like when I see videography, when I watch television, I do typically look at the production value in it. I don't know if it's because I'm a YouTuber. I don't know if it's because I know, because I've been around it in the industry, as, you know, being a marketer. But yo, whatever drone they used in the opening episode, I need it. It was sick. Now I'm sitting here looking for it. Where are you? Beautiful. There we are. The Kardashians. And also, I might add, I don't like how they did my boy Scott. I have a soft spot for Scott, but I also realize that he's toxic, problematic as hell back in the day. But he is a new man. He is taking accountability for his actions. That's all we can ask of him. And they left my boy out of the cookout. I ain't like that. And, you know, we was taking vacations together, but now you got a boo. I can't come to the cookout? I ain't gonna give too much away. Exactly, Moo. Exactly. You know, it's real sometimey people out here. So I'm gonna make my First meal of the day at 11:52 in the morning. My battery's about to die, so I'm gonna charge it. And then I'm gonna take you guys with me to work. Hopefully I don't forget to pull it out. Don't ask me where all this energy is coming from. I don't know. What did that sippy cup do to you? Why did that sippy cup piss you off? Before I hit record, she was just. I'm so glad that it's spill-proof. Thank you, Jesus. Look at her hat, looking like a little gnome. All right, I just wanted to show y'all what I mean by the videography, yo. Like, look at this. I've already seen the beginning of this episode, so yo, look at this. Look at that. Wait for it. Okay, typical professional drone work. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Did they just go through Travis's legs, B? Wait. Come on. Yo, that drone is... It went through the billiard table. Look. Kids. Look at this. Yo, it's the drone footage for me. And then let's just go say hi to Chloe. It went through the ladder, through the window. I'm sorry. Shit like this like gets me going. I love it. I'm sorry, y'all. I did not film when I was doing my clients, but they turned out really, really pretty. I had a brand new client today, and she loved them. And then my second was a repeat. And my mom asked me to pick up some seaweed salad from the local sushi spot around the corner from my salon. So I'm waiting for that. It's called Sushi Hana. They're actually really good. A little expensive in my opinion. So that's why I didn't order anything. But today was great. I'm starting to like really consider maybe only doing classics. I don't know, hybrids are so tedious. And I like volume and classics. What if I just did that? I don't know. It's really just about my attention span. Like, I have volume. I can't believe I've lost my innards like this. Look at that. But I have a fill in a week. Because I don't go longer than a week. But yeah, I'm tired. I want some crabs. I know y'all probably sick of me and my damn crab Fridays, but I may actually call ahead and order some right now. Grab it on the way home. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna check back in with you in a little bit. Like, nothing pisses me off more than people who turn their music up so loud that the bass is vibrating my vehicle. Like, what makes you think I want to be a part of your music? If I wanted it, I would sit in your car. But anyway, so I got my mom's seaweed. I need to look at him real quick. That is so annoying. Like, you have a freaking Subaru. Like, relax. Yo, I'm so irked by that. Anyway, I picked my mother's seaweed salad up, and then I went and grabbed my crabs. They weren't answering the phone, so I was like, let me just drive by. Child, I get there, and they tell me, unless you're here picking up an order that you already called in, we're sold out. So at this point, I'm ready to get emotional. Like, what are you talking about? Fridays are my crab days. Like, what are you doing? And they were like, well, we can see if someone placed an order and didn't pick up yet. So basically, when you place, this is for people who don't know how to order crabs. When you place your order for your dozen, half a dozen, bushel, whatever have you, you get it steamed. Typically, it takes 30 to 45 minutes to get it steamed using McCormick's Old Bay seasoning. Or various seasonings depending on whatever crab house you go to, right? So when they do that, they can't throw them back. I mean, because they get them live, right? And they steam them. They can't throw it back into like a pot, essentially, because it's placed to order. So if someone places an order, they said they're going to be there at 3 o'clock, and that's what happened in this instance. Someone named Marjorie was supposed to come pick it up at 3. Baby, it's 6 o'clock. So the manager was like, you can have them. So sorry, Marge, but thank you for your large female dozen of crabs. I appreciate you. You contribute to the cause, because that really would have sucked. I mean, I could have went to another crab house, but I wanted to go to that one because I know that every time I order, I get a really good crab. And I always order large females. Well, unless I'm feeling like a baller, then I'll get me like some large males. But anyway, my crabs are in the seat right here. Now that I say that, I shouldn't have put it in the seat. I always put my bag on the floor. Okay, it didn't spill through. And I reached out to my trainer and she said I can have crabs. I just can't have the butter. Which I'm thinking, no, I can't have the butter. Can I have a substitute for butter? I'm gonna look into that. Because I actually have the Balance butter at the house. I don't forget what it's called, like something Balance. It's like not butter. Something, I don't know, I'm gonna check it out. But I can eat crabs without butter. I just prefer a butter situation. Otherwise, what else can I eat? I mean, because I mix, I don't know. Like, I don't even know what else to eat with it. I can't do ketchup and mayonnaise. Some people do that, just so that you're fully aware. I mean, it's tolerable. I just prefer dipping my crabs in butter. But I'm pretty sure I can't do that. Oh, I committed to Orange Theory. I'm really excited. They had a promotion. So if I don't do X amount of classes in the first month, they'll bump me down to save me money. So I'm happy about that. And I really just think HIIT is going to be the game changer in my life. I'm really like sold on just getting in and getting it out of the way. Like, classes really do change the game. And I know when I spoke to you guys earlier today, I was like, I'm not really fit. Okay, I'm really my legs hurt. I was walking up and down the steps at the salon. I was picking the baby up from our appointment this morning. I'm sore for sure. So I won't be able to get back to another class until Monday, just because I have to work tomorrow. And then Sunday I'm going to DC. So yeah. But otherwise, of course my mother's parked in my parking spot. Of course she is. So now I'm just gonna park here on the side of the house. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm just excited I can have crabs, even on my clean eating. I'm just eating a ton of protein. And I suck because the only thing I've eaten today, I had the eggs like you guys saw. What did I have? I had eggs and turkey bacon. Did I even drink any juice or anything? Oh yeah, I had my chai tea. Yeah, y'all, I'm hungry. So I'm gonna eat these crabs. I think I'm also gonna make a salad because I don't think the crab is gonna be enough. Because crabs really never fill you up. I just like the nostalgia. I'm gonna catch up on the rest of keeping up. No, it's not keeping up with the Kardashians, just the Kardashians. And that's my Friday turn up. Y'all know how I do. I don't do nothing. I don't go nowhere. I don't do too much. But when I do. So, yeah. And I decided to leave the car seat in the car. Because Bo is just too heavy, y'all. I can't. I need to do it. And it actually worked out because she feels all free and independent when I like pick her up. She's all like, but yeah, so I just wanted to share that notion, finish up with the salon, grab my crabs. I'm going to watch my show and I'm going to holler at you guys tomorrow. Maybe, depending on if we're doing anything, and I doubt we are. So I only have one client tomorrow, but it's a full set hybrid. So I'm going to go ahead and bust that out, make that point, and holler back at you. Maybe I will go to Orange Theory if I only have one client tomorrow. Except on the weekends, they're only open until noon. But you know what that means. I'm going to have to get up. And I don't want to do that. So I'll keep you posted. Oh, there she is. Perfect. My boo. Sons of bitches. My HOA will hear about this shit on Monday. $385 later. Because somebody was parked in my spot. And I parked on the side of the house. talking about they have a contract. Somebody did not call you and tell you to come and tow my shit at 5:30 this morning. Because I got a camera. Now I need to get to the salon. But you know what? There are days when you just know that the devil is alive and is trying to take your joy. And today is just one of those days. And I'm not gonna let him have it. So, oh, my sister's behind me. Okay, so I wanted to get myself together because I was just so irritated. So yesterday, I came home and someone was parked in my parking spot. So with our home, you are assigned 2 parking spots in our development, but somebody was in my spot. And I'm not the type of neighbor that is like, get in my spot, that's right. Like, I just kind of feel like because we're in a cul-de-sac and you're having an event or a family function, like, fine, like, feel free to park there. They're not going to be there all night. So, I proceed on with my evening. I get Bo together. I'm editing last night. I'm watching Gina Janae here on YouTube, you know, getting caught up with my girl. And I fall asleep on the couch. I don't wake up until Bo wakes up like around 7. But my sister's really good girlfriend, Shay, came over because we're the closest. Like when they hang out on Friday nights, we live the closest. So she'll crash on the couch or something. But Shay is a very early riser, so I can always hear her above my head, like, moving around. So I came upstairs, and I was like, good morning. And Shay was like, oh, my God, I didn't know you were here. And I'm like, what are you talking about, Shay? Like, I don't ever leave the house. And she's like, well, where's your car? And I was like, excuse me? She was like, where's your car? I parked in your parking spot when I got in the house, like, around 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I did not see your car. So I was like, oh, Ambra just dipped? No, I got a baby. I would not, where I'm going. So instantly I knew it was the son of a bitch who comes through the neighborhood just looking for like this thirsty approach to towing cars. Now, we had the same issue present itself a couple months back with my mom, but he let my mom's car go. So we called the HOA and they're like, absolutely not. They're contracted to tow cars, but only if we call to have them removed. So I asked him, I said, did somebody call you 5:30 on a fucking Saturday? Excuse my language. Let me stop. Let me dial it back. 5:30 on a Saturday morning. And the only reason why I know it's 5:30 in the morning because we have a camera. Everybody got the camera, Ring, Vivid, something like that. And I can look. I was like, so I started scrolling back on my app to see what time he was around. 5:30 in the morning. 5:31 to be exact. He came to tow my car. The HOA closed at 5 o'clock. So they're supposed to be towing cars Monday through Friday during business hours. Who calls you Saturday morning at 5:30? No one. So that means on Monday, me and my sister are about to go to war with HOA, which I don't feel like it's going to be a war because they still owe us money for my mother's tow. We just haven't submitted the paperwork. But now that they done towed my car, and I've lived with my sister for 2 years and I ain't never been an issue. It's honestly never been an issue because as a community, we understand that if you only have 2 parking spaces and you have a function, how the hell are you supposed to get your entire family to be able to come visit you if they're going to be concerned about freaking getting their car towed? One time they came and towed somebody on Thanksgiving Day, knowing good and goddamn well it was going to be overcrowded because of a holiday. And if you're hosting, you do the math. And I think my neighbor fought it and got the money back too. So I just dropped $385, my car note. I just dropped $385 to get my car out of the goddamn place. Because if it would have stayed there till Monday, when I have time to call the HOA and cuss everybody out, it would have accrued, Jesus? What is the word? I was so tongue-tied. Accrued $35 a day. So it's $350 for the tow, but I paid an extra $35 because he got it all the way to the yard. Good thing God on my side, because I would have lost my marbles at any other point in my life. But because I have these tools to realize that the devil is just trying to steal my joy, because I had such an amazing week of self-reflection and discovery, and like I was able to journal every day this week. I was able to identify my emotions this week. I was able to go to therapy and process information this week. Like, I put a deposit down for my son's college selection this week. I ate clean 3 out of 5 days. Now it's 3 out of 6 days, because I've been eating clean since Wednesday, and it's now Saturday, right? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 days. Girl, I don't even know what I'm trying to say in regard to that, but I've been eating clean since Wednesday. Like, you know, I've been applying the homework from therapy in my everyday life. Like, I really had a rough start to my week, and it ended off really positively yesterday, and I even listed it in my Insta stories because I was just so proud of myself to just wake up to somebody like basically robbing you of $400. And it's like, it's just money, and I'm gonna get it back, because God always, I don't know what it is about my energy, my spirit, or my mindset, whenever I have to dish out a lump of money, especially as I just mentioned, like getting Reese situated with college, that was a chunk, right? That $400 that because I ran on Zip, that $400 that I just dropped to get my car out, it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. I'm gonna get the job that I want. I'm gonna get the salary that I want. I'm gonna get the brand deal that I want. It's all going to come back. So I'm not even going to sit and woe is me. I'm not gonna cry. I'm pissed, but I'm not going to allow it to steal my joy. I'm gonna get my energy together on my way to the salon, because I do have a full set of clients, and I'm not going to allow this to like dictate. I mean, the beauty is this: I just kicked out money and I'm about to make it back, right? But that money is not lost. It's gonna come back around. It's gonna come back around. And you know what? The moment my feet hit the ground is when the devil was like, oh shit. And it's exactly the energy that I'm going to continue to exude, because the old Ambra would have fallen, canceled this appointment, stayed in the house, been pissed. No, I'm not doing it. So F you, devil. F you. Let me listen to some music. I need to listen to Kirk Franklin or something, goddammit. All right, I just finished at the salon. Fun fact, my client, she was new. She found us on Google, which, all right, SEO. But once I asked her how she found us, she was like, I've been searching for a new lash girl because my lash girl moved away. You're my third try. Anyway, and that kind of put me in a headspace like, shit, well, I hope I do a good job. Either way, I think what people will tend to do, okay, so lash tech dialogue really quick, is that people are not looking at the shape of people's eyeballs when they're doing lashing. They just like get into this rhythm, like everybody can't wear a cat eye. I have a cat eye. That's because my eyes have enough space to carry the weight of a heavy like wing on the outer portions of my eye, right? I've always had a cat eye. I've tried others, but cat eye gives me like the smize and just gives me the drama that I like. But this girl had smaller eyes, and when you have small eyes, you have two options. Yeah, two options. You either do dull eye, or you do what's the other eye? Dull eye. Oh, dull eye or open eye. And that has a lot to do with your lash placement. So I gave her an open eye, which essentially means her shorter lashes are on the outers and inner, and then her center are the longest. That makes your eye appear more open and doesn't weigh your corners down. She never heard of it. I was like, do you trust me? me. She was like, since you're talking to me in a very technical way, I'm more inclined to trust you. So I did them. She got up and she screamed. So I'm like, oh my God. Like, what the fuck? Like, why? What happened? And she's like, I absolutely love them. She's like, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? And I was like, listen, like, no need to blow smoke up my ass. Like, if you don't like something, I'm such an avid believer. And like, this is your hard-earned money. This service is not like mandatory. It's a luxury. And if you're not happy with it, like, let me know. She was like, no, because when I went to the other girls, I was like, okay, cool. All right, how much do I owe you? She's like, but I'm over here literally having a physical reaction to how amazing these look. And I'm not the best lash artist. Like, I'm extremely hard on myself. I watch other people do lashes and I'm just like mesmerized. And I want to get to that place, but I'm only doing lashes like 2 days a week. Maybe that would change once Bo gets a little bit older. But needless to say, she booked her 2-week appointment and she booked a quickie for next week because she's going to Cancun. And she's like, I don't know if anything falls out between now and then, but she'll cancel if she feels like she doesn't need it. But that was good. That like fed the soul. I needed that, especially after, you know, my whole car situation earlier. I did stop past Smoothie King. I used to go to Smoothie King a lot back in Seattle, but so I couldn't remember what I would get. This is only 20 ounces because calories. I didn't eat breakfast this morning and all I've had is water all day. Oh, I had a Kind bar on the way in. So needless to say, I'm starving. And this one was a accelerator, I think it's what it's called. But I stay in the Get Fit section, but I don't like the keto blends because they put chocolate in it. So I just went about this. I think it's like strawberry banana protein. I think I'm fine. I'll look it up when I get home just to make sure that I didn't like OD on the sugar content, but I'm really feeling good. Y'all, this clean eating business. Oh my God, I know what I want when I get home. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I want a salmon bowl. That's not surprising. But eating clean has really allowed me to not be as strict with keto. So I do carb cycling. Because keto strict is what was stressing me out. Like, it was stressing me out. It was just too much. But the clean eating, yeah, I can't have a whole bunch of butter and bacon. But turkey bacon, I'm still getting my rocks off. Turkey sausage, still giving what I need to give. You know, eggs, and I can have rice once a day. Or actually once every other day. And yesterday, I didn't have any rice. I had crabs and salad. So now I can have the salmon bowl and I can be so happy about it. But this is technically breakfast and it's 4:03, which is not good because the objective is to eat enough calories to burn the weight so your body doesn't feel like it's starving. And right now my body probably feels like it's starving. But I'm going back to Orange Theory on Monday. I'm very excited about it. So you guys are going to see a whole new Ambra. I'm not going to be eating cookies and Doritos. Tarika even bought a donut this morning, and I just, I'm good. So I'm just saying I'm out here winning. Okay? I had to come and get my snack. So good. And it's cheaper than Amazon. I'm at Wegmans if you guys have those in your area. But, oh wait, I wanted something else. I can't remember. What? Oh, yeah. Basically, rice cakes. Oh, I need rice and regular rice for my salmon bowl. My son ate all my damn rice. It's primarily because I get instant and it's easy for him to cook it. So I think I'm gonna just buy a little bit more so that he can have some as well. Keep you posted. Definitely went down the wrong aisle. I figure pasta, rice is all the same. But I'm gonna show you which rice I get. So if any of you guys have little people that likes to be independent enough to like cook for themselves, I get this as soon as I find it. No. They're kind of like this. Yeah, I guess this is good. Like they're steamable and they only like put in the microwave for like a minute. Yeah, I want to get these. Get a couple of them. They have brown rice options, but I'm not a brown rice kind of gal. Get it, girl. Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, who you swinging on? Who did it, boo? What's that? Your Apple Watch? Wow. You say thank you to Nikki? Momo. All right, I just assembled my salmon bowl. And don't be making fun of my avocados. We don't leave them behind. So I'm gonna finish out the one that I cut up this morning. And then I just, personal preference, I love pickled onions. So I literally put it on everything. And then we have my seaweed and we have our rice and salmon mix just below. And that's spicy mayo. All acceptable items for a clean meal. I specialize in brand management for athletes. Love what I do, but 24 hours, 7 days a week, it is interfering with the love that I need to get in my life. Newsflash.